Hey, good morning, guys. This is your morning vlog here on the East Coast. I know my sister put some stuff up, I guess from Japan. It's nighttime there. We talked to her this morning and they were putting Sydney to bed. This little baby is Sydney's biological sister, Annie, that we adopted. Gosh, she's 19 months old now. She was 5 weeks old when we got her, so a little while ago. She wanted to come and say hi and be on our video this morning. You say hi, Annie?
Hi.
Yes. Anyway, kind of give you guys an update. I tend to get stuff in overnight from the embassy. That's kind of my main point of contact. And then we had a bunch of stuff kind of pop up yesterday afternoon. So I will fill everybody in on where we stand on that. So as of 4 o'clock this morning when I got my email, the embassy anticipates that the review the review that the Japanese lawyer is doing is going to be done on the 25th, and then it's got to be translated and sent back to Washington. So I sent a note to them trying to get an idea as to what the turnaround time on that's going to look like. I don't know. Very, 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 very frustrating. Throughout the day yesterday, we were able to correspond with our Congressman's chief of staff and the family that's behind us that was supposed to have gone probably a week ago to pick up their daughter that's kind of stuck. And her brother is a congressman. And interesting enough, we're all getting different reasons and different weird answers as to why this is all getting stalled out. And nobody really knows the truth. So I know he's got a meeting with the folks over at the State Department today to try to get to the bottom of it. That's been the most frustrating thing about this is I feel like nobody really knows what the heck is going on. Like, I feel like yesterday we had like 4 different stories. Somebody was saying it was the Japanese government that had the issue. We've always heard it's our government. Then they're talking about the new Japanese adoption law, which I read a translated copy of this morning, and it has nothing to do at all with international adoptions. And so it was more pertaining to licensing and how they handle adoptions within the country and trying to make that a little bit easier to promote adoptions in country. My wife dug up some statistics yesterday. Last fiscal year, 21 kids were adopted from Japan, which is really, really, really low. So if they're, if somebody's out there concerned about trafficking, you look at those numbers and it just simply doesn't add up. That's on the, there's a handful of countries that had a little bit less than that, but most of, that's super duper low. So I'm really not buying that as the reason everybody's all of a sudden concerned about this. What are you doing? And then let's see what else. That's kind of it on as far as care with Sydney goes. I talked to Ashley this morning. I think she's going to stay on through the weekend, and then my incredible stepfather is going to fly out at some point late week or over the weekend and come stay with my mom for a while. I was able to extend our hotel stay for another while. At this point, like, we'll have spent more money on a hotel room than I have on most of my cars. So that's absolutely outrageous. We've also started looking at some Airbnbs, but given kind of the situation with the baby and needing a crib and not obviously speaking the language, it makes the hotels a little bit easier from a care perspective, because there's food there and stuff like that. So it just makes it a little bit easier and takes some of that stress away. And at this point, that's kind of, given the whole this whole situation, we're trying to keep it as simple. You are up. You want to get down? Oh, I guess Annie wants to get down. She says up and down. She gets her ups and downs mixed up some days. So anyway. There, you're done. You want to get back up now? She's got a bit of a, I'm going to prop this up and try not to make everybody sick. She's got a bit of a, I call it a baby tube these days. And anyway, but she can definitely give some looks. So anyway, that's that. So we're just trying to keep my folks comfortable and as happy as we can while they're over there trying to ride this out. So I don't know. That's all we got as far as updates go. We're gonna continue. This is like a full-time job fighting this on this side. I'm so glad my wife is rather intelligent and persistent because she's finding out more stuff every day. But we really just want to get the facts and get the truth as to why this is being done, because the more we dig, the more things that don't make a lick of sense. So, so anyway, I guess she's getting cranky. It's breakfast time, so that's it from here today. If any more updates pop up today, I will put them up there. Like I've said a bazillion times, and I will continue to say, share what's going on. Comment again. We appreciate the comments, but share the video, share the story. We've got some folks working on this from a national level. I know the president's meeting with the Japanese prime minister, I guess, here in the next day or two. I doubt we're going to be able to get this on his desk given the current state of world affairs. But anything, you know, one of you guys has the White House's ear, we'd love to make them aware of what's going on, because this is bureaucracy at its finest, and it's frankly disgusting. Nobody, you know, all things aside, nobody's really made any effort to think about the well-being of Sydney and of our family and the families that are waiting and the babies that are waiting, because that's what this is all about. And literally there's babies that are stuck in limbo over at Baby Life, and then obviously we have our Sydney, but we're stuck in limbo as well. So anyway, that's update for this morning. Say bye-bye, Annie.
Bye, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, all right. And thank you again. Don't forget to share. Keep calling your reps, emailing your reps, let them know, hey, this is what's going on.
Bye.
And we're doing our best to respond back to everybody that's reached out to us. And I'm back at work full-time today, and my wife has a full-time job of dealing with these little monkeys. So anyway, but we're staying on top of it and doing our best to communicate. So have a great day.
Bye-bye.